in the world brought the CIA into this? I honestly can't even say I'm surprised. I can't even say I'm surprised after everything that's happened this year. I'm not even surprised. But let's get into it, actually. If you're interested in these subjects, I didn't even tell you what the subjects were, but if you're interested regardless, keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. And without further ado, let's get started, actually. Okay, so there's this American YouTuber who is claiming that they have reported IU to the CIA. Here's the YouTuber in question. In the video titled, "I reported IU to the CIA," they revealed, you guys know IU, right? The very famous singer. She's supporting people who are protesting against Yoon Suk-yeol. She's even providing food for them and even making the vibe that they have to go out and protest. They also wanted others to report IU to the CIA as well. Wow, how kind and nice she is. I think she's making people feel they need to go out and protest because she wants Yoon Suk-yeol to be impeached. A lot of idols recently have been supporting the protests that were meant to protest the South Korean president, the protest aiming to impeach him. Now, some people, I mean, I think the majority of people would agree that what the president did, and we have a whole video about it, what the president did was really scary. To declare martial law on people, that's really scary. So of course people have been protesting. And obviously there's multiple sides to this. There's of course people as well who do not agree with this. We think that by providing food and drinks to protesters is just actually a way of encouraging people to go out and protest. Most notably IU, even NewJeans. We have a whole list of people who have been providing food to the protesters. And that's where the CIA is involved, question mark. IU reported to the CIA in the US. So this is from that YouTuber's video. "Hello, CIA staff. Thank you for working so hard every single day. I am sending you this message to report a Korean singer named IU. Her actual name," okay, we're getting into the nitty gritty here. "Her actual name is Ijin. She has recently been showing support for the impeachment of the South Korean president. She has even provided food for the protesters who support the impeachment of the South Korean president. To me, it seems like she is taking the lead in helping Korea's impeachment protest rallies. She is a famous Korean singer and she has great influence." I mean, first of all, there was a failed boycott for all of these idols, and even like a brand came out and said like, "We didn't notice anything." Like there's a couple people who tried to boycott these idols who are providing food for the protesters to impeach the president, who's been impeached, by the way. And then the brand is just like, we didn't notice it. Like, what a failed boycott, right? We didn't even hear about the boycott, just the fact that it failed, by the way. But that was what we talked about in another video, but still. The rest of the message basically reads, "I'm sure the US government has already noticed that the impeachment of the Korean president is being controlled by Chinese forces. Also, Korean citizens who have participated in the protests have recently been denied US visas and entries. So much is happening in Korea right now. Once again, I am writing this message to report Ijin. She has shown her support for the impeachment of the Korean president." But I mean, she's apparently not the only one to get reported to the CIA, question mark. It has been revealed that celebrities, including IU, NewJeans, and others who supported the impeachment of President Yoon Suk-yeol have been reported to the CIA. IU, NewJeans, let's see who else you can recognize in here. Anyways, there's a lot of celebrities who have supported this openly, right? And you know, from the standpoint of some of the celebrities, I know some of them, of course, received a lot of backlash for supporting this, but some of them have come out and said, like, you know, this isn't, okay, it's weird to say it's not political, but they're like, I'm not showing my political stance. Like, I'm just a regular person in Korea, and I know this is wrong, and I want to show that this is wrong. So that is our first story of the day, particularly IU being reported to the CIA, but encouragement for other idols also supporting the impeachment of the president to be reported to the CIA as well. So of course, let me know what you think about all of this. What are your thoughts? Of course, back to NewJeans, who are continuing their schedules without Ador, question mark. I mean, it seems that every move that they make, Ador is there just like posting about it. So it was recently announced that Danielle Marsh, now there's no mention of NewJeans, but Omega, which is like a watch company. Welcome to the Omega family, a radiant debut from Danielle Marsh. The new constellation sparkles with her signature style. Now, we don't see NewJeans written anywhere here. In fact, they make mention of Danielle Marsh, right? No mention of NewJeans. But then we also have Ador posting about this like nothing is happening. So, there's some people saying like NewJeans is posting like nothing is happening. And then people are like, well, Ador is posting like nothing is happening. Like, what is going on? And then again, the watch company is posting this as Danielle Marsh, no hashtag NewJeans, nothing. But then NewJeans, their account, their official account, is posting this is an ad, right? This is an ad, hashtag NewJeans. Do you know what I mean? So there's kind of like this disconnect, right? Because NewJeans are posting this like there's no NewJeans involved. And Ador is like, oh, hashtag NewJeans. Do you know what I mean? And the brands themselves are even seemingly not posting the name NewJeans either. So it really makes me wonder, are these brand ambassadorships, are these things that the group signed with Ador? Or are these things that they signed now that they're out of Ador? And then Ador is just posting it like it's their own? Or is it rightfully Ador's right to post? Do you know what I mean? Do you understand where I'm going with here? Where I'm going? I don't know what's going on. Because why is the brand itself not even making mention of NewJeans either? Because usually that would be the thing, right? You mention hashtag NewJeans. That's how, like, that's part of the CEO, the SEO of things, right? To put the group's name into your hashtags and stuff like that. But then, wouldn't you know, they did a photo shoot for Vogue where even on the cover of Vogue, it doesn't say anything about NewJeans. They don't say NewJeans. It's just the girls' names. Let's take a look at this photo shoot. I don't see NewJeans written anywhere. Minji, Han, Hayden, Danielle, Honey. And then the cover, where we still don't see the name NewJeans, it's still Minji, Honey, Daniela, Head in Hand, right? Still no mention of NewJeans. Their new account, jeanzforfree, posted this, and they mentioned Minhee Jin in the description as the special creative director. Now, what does Ador go and do? They also post this Vogue cover. Well, the NewJeans official account goes ahead and posts it as well to their account, and they're just doing hashtag NewJeans is everywhere. So it's like there's this kind of disconnect, right? And I feel like people are confused, like what actually is going on? So I'm actually gonna open this and we're gonna read some of the comments because I'm just curious. Stop posting this. They're independent right now. Thank you for promoting my independent artist. Thank you for supporting independent artists under the name of Minji, Honey, Danielle, Head in Hand. Short hair Danielle is always legendary. OMG. Supporting independent artists. Honestly, Danielle always leaves me hypnotized with her beauty. She is so magnificent. Danielle, Honey, Minji, Head in Hand, Jeans. Directed by who? Question mark. Directed by Minhee Jin. Who's the special creative director? Hi, Bunce them back so bad. Let them go, bro. The audacity that they have to post them. Still, like, Ador thinks they're a part of the team still. So again, I don't want any accusations that I'm only reading positive comments. These are the top comments. You can go find this yourself. These are the top comments. We could look for some negativity if you want. I'll look for you. I'll honestly look for you. Wait. Ador's in denial. This isn't NewJeans. Wait, where does it say NewJeans on the cover? Jeans for free. Girl, you're not invited to the party. I mean, we might have to look for, anyways, it's not my circus. Ador actually released a statement in regards to NewJeans' new activity on their new account, basically kind of saying that, like, NewJeans have their official accounts to post on, and they should use those accounts. Essentially, NewJeans has dedicated platforms created specifically for communication with fans, as well as official social media accounts such as Instagram and X, formerly Twitter. Isn't that so annoying? X, formerly Twitter. I've never written like x.com into my browser. It's always twitter.com and then it changes to X. Anyways, it's so annoying. Ador hopes that NewJeans members will continue interacting with fans through these official channels as they have done so far. That's the story with NewJeans. I guess people are confused, and I would love to be a fly on the wall. I'll be there right now like a fly on your arm. But yeah, to be a fly on the wall, just to see like what's going on at Ador right now. Because I am genuinely curious. I'm curious about like whether, because Ador is basically saying that there was an employee who went behind their backs to go with NewJeans in their independence and find them brand deals that, do you know what I mean? So is it that employee who did this Omega collaboration? And is Ador just kind of just posting whatever NewJeans posts, like without knowing fully, or are they all connected? Like, is it inherently connected? Because they're still posting so much about NewJeans on their official accounts, and they're having like 600,000 likes. I mean, there's so I presume a lot of people who don't even know what's going on at this point, like who have no idea about the whole Hybe versus Ador feud. They're just like, I like NewJeans. I'll follow them on Instagram. I'll like this post. I don't really care. Or maybe they just do not support NewJeans. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyways. So Dispatch basically went to Mino's place of work. He's currently serving an alternative form of the military, if that makes sense. Anyways, they went to his place of work like multiple days, and they just couldn't find him. And it seems that he had been on vacation previous to that. And I mean, they were trying to find this man. It seemed that they couldn't find him. And he's doing, you know, mandatory military service. Do have winter stands here? Anyways, so it seems that he went to Hawaii for 5 nights and 6 days, and Dispatch visited the Mapo Community Service Center on November 11th. So he works there as a social worker, but they couldn't find him. Like I mentioned, they couldn't find him. They went there November 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th, and they couldn't find him. Like, they couldn't meet with him, and this is after his trip to Hawaii. I keep getting distracted. Anyways, Song Mino transferred to the Mapo Community Service Facility in March. Manager L brought Song Mino to this location after receiving a transfer order. After transferring in March, Song Mino has not been showing up to work properly. When he occasionally shows up for work, he signs autographs and smokes a cigarette before leaving. These are Dispatch's summarized points about Mino's poor service as a public service worker. They're saying that his attendance was manipulated, like just the way that the attendance is taken account for. Like, it's easy to just say that he was there when he's not. I mean, there's this whole report. I'll have it linked in my notes. But YG did respond to this. It is difficult for us to confirm specific details regarding Song Mino's service. However, the medical leave was an extension of the treatment he had been receiving prior to his service. All other leaves, including annual leaves, were used in accordance with regulations. So they're basically saying he did everything according to the rules. There was medical issues, hence I'm presuming, if anyone can correct me, the alternative form of military enlistment here. And then the Mapo Resident Welfare Facility, which is his workplace, basically said he has served in accordance with regulations. So there's the story. I don't know if you guys remember, but when Katseye, I'm not going to say debuted with Debut because it was literally not a debut, but when Katseye released their song Debut, their music video for Debut, people noticed that the choreography was interesting, to say the least, that there was always specific members stuck in the back. And you know, you might notice that this is actually quite common for groups that are even numbers. When you have an even number group, because then how do you center somebody and actually center them? Now, some groups have bypassed this whole system of just shoving a member in the back of somebody else, and they just deal with the asymmetry of the person in the center, and it looks fine for the most part, and people are really happy that a member is not stuck behind another member. But for Debut, I mean, you do really notice the fact that there's certain members stuck behind another member. And you know, you can notice this with the G-Friend as well. You can notice this with G-Idol at one point. Wait, I'm trying to think. Blackpink as well. When you're an even number group, of course, like you have to be original when it comes to trying to center a member instead of just shoving somebody in the back. And it happens a lot. Trust me. I've seen it so many times. It doesn't often get brought up, I don't think. But for Katseye, I think people noticed it a lot for Katseye because it seems like we're really using this method a lot. Who is it? Is it NMIXX? Is NMIXX an even number group? Let me show you some examples. I mean, I've been yapping this whole time. I haven't even shown you an example. Lest we get a copyright claim. But you see, there's a member just shoved in the back, and that way is perfectly centered. That way you it almost like you're changing the number of members because you're just hiding a member. People don't like that to begin with. But then for Mano in particular, it seems that she was behind a member for over 25 seconds. So people didn't think that was really fair. Like, why is she constantly in the back? This tweet went viral. And this is what brought this conversation back up. Because again, this was a conversation back then, back when Debut came out. When did Debut come out? Like a year ago? 2 years ago? I have no concept of time. But I digress. This morning, when I checked, it had 9 million views. It's already up to 13 million views. But they're basically saying the placements in this choreography were intentional, by the way. See? A fun formation that kind of doesn't come. I mean, and we're seeing the same clips of just members in the back. You get the gist of it, don't you? I mean, let's see the discussion surrounding this. Some people are saying it's intentional, that it's intentional. Other people are basically defending it, showing Touch, the touch choreography. You don't see that in the touch choreography, do you? This is their worst choreo placement. Even first-time watchers can see how awkwardly forced Mino is to the back. And the choreography positions clearly display colorism and racism. Yeah, this girl group is going nowhere, not when they're showing a clear bias right out the gate. How is one member completely hidden the whole way through? The other darker-skinned members also isn't as visible as the other members. Why is everyone talking like touch doesn't exist? Y'all don't care about debuter Katseye from the first place, just STFU. See, that was a very beautiful formation, I think. Oh, but what do you think of the situation? What do you think? Do you think it's intentional? Do you think that's just what inevitably happens with an even number of members? Do you think choreographers could do better when it comes to an even number of members in terms of formations? What are your thoughts on this? Are you guys ready for Fanwar Friday? Basically, where we take a look at fan wars on the internet objectively without participating, without demonizing any of the parties involved, just for funsies. Okay, you guys need to stop, because I love Fanwar Fridays and a lot of you also love Fanwar Fridays, but we cannot stoop down to the fanwar level. So I don't want to hear anything of like, oh, this fandom is like this or that fandom. That goes against the principles of Fanwar Friday, even though it's not Friday, but you get the gist anyways, right? Are we all on the same page here? Fanwar Friday is just to look at fan wars from far. Oh, what did All Elite Memes say last time? Looking at fan wars in their natural habitats. We're observers in all of this, okay? I mean, it's obviously Islet versus NewJeans. It's Islet versus NewJeans. That's why we need to be extra sensitive with this, because this is not all Islet stands, not all NewJeans stands, okay? So I don't know if you guys have seen this going around, but there's this kind of viral edit of NewJeans where it's like quite retro. It's like them from the back. Yes, the angel edit, and it's like quite retro. I mean, we've seen these edits before, right? These were so popular at one point. I mean, I used to even do the edits myself because they were so beautiful, so like nostalgic looking and everything. And for NewJeans in particular, I feel like it's quite like a popular trend to be like, oh, this old girl group from 20 years ago who debuted with this song, and you'll just see like a vintage filter over them. But just to say, it's not anything that NewJeans invented or that NewJeans stands invented or anything. But anyways, so then after that clip came out, an Islet edit that also came out is similarly from the back with this vintage type edit over it. And then it seems that some fans were like saying that they're copying NewJeans once again. But then a lot of fans are like saying that's stupid. That's literally stupid. What do you mean? Like, this has existed since the beginning of time. So here are some responses. Again, we don't agree with anything written here. Fandom so gone, they start claiming their own filter you can find on CapCut. Oh, did we even look at it? We didn't look at the Islet one, did we? So just anyways, it's just similar, right? Getting mad over a filter everyone uses is insane. Here's a Le Sserafim edit of it. Now, I can't say that I didn't even see any fans say that it's similar. I did see some tweets being like, can't we have one thing to ourselves? Or, you know, some will argue that I don't know. Again, we're just, anyways. All groups in the industry copying the NewJeans filter, some of them even before NewJeans debuted, according to Tulki's F thread. I mean, let's take a look for funsies, why not? We have BTS in 2019, Wano in 2019. I love these edits so much. They're just so nostalgic. Astro in 2019. Jihyun, they're so beautiful. I remember downloading a whole ass app and it was like, you need to pay to do this. I'm like, never mind. That doesn't seem very retro to me, question mark. The Le Sserafim one, TXT. Just so beautiful. BTS again, and Hypen. I just love the look of it. Okay, so I used to do music reviews. Do you guys remember that? I used to do music reviews and I tried to get like an 80s filter on my computer. Oh, it's on my old computer. I was gonna show you it's on my old computer. Filters are a crime not to use is like breathing air. But no. We're not feeding into this fan war. We're not feeding into the fan war. We're just looking at it for funsies. That's the beauty. That's the essence of Fanwar Fridays. It's just Fanwar Friday. We're just looking at random internet beef. Like, it doesn't mean anything. Let's move on to K-pop shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently, and or quick news. So we have a lot of tour announcements. A lot of people going on tour. We have G-Friend, who are having a 10th anniversary concert in Asia. Then we have Treasure in the United States. Kepler doing a fan con. Ghost 9 doing a tour as well. And then Twice also confirming their tour. Oh my god, their 6th world tour. We also have a trailer for XO Kitty season 2. Oh my god, guys, did you hear about the Hyunjin lookalike contest? Hyunjin of Stray Kids lookalike contest will be held on December 28th. Is this real? Oh, I wanted to share. I mean, show of hands, how many of you guys play Sims? Because there was this person on Twitter who did San and Uyong, and it looked so accurate. Like, look at him. That is absolutely perfect. Now, I'm not going to download it, but I'll try to link it for you guys because I want to try myself. I don't want to download anybody because I want to try to make them myself. So it's this person. Look at what in the world? How did they get it so accurate like that? The talent, literally the talent. They're so cute. Okay, here we go. How do we feel? What do we think? Zoo, 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 bonova. That is basically it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. A huge welcome to our 22 new members. Thank you, Jiwon. Shout out to Jiwon. I'm sorry, I'm going to get going, so I'll see you guys next time.